Hey everybody, so one of the things that I make a lot of in my house is tacos, or Mexican food, or stuff like that. And so I used to, a long time ago, I used to go and I buy the packets all the time at the grocery store for making up my tacos with the taco seasoning. And it gets to be pretty expensive. Generally, it's probably about $1 for a package of the taco seasoning, but then if you get it on sale, obviously you're going to get it for less. However, they're also full of a lot of sodium, and one of the things that I've really tried to cut back on a lot in our household is a lot of sodium. So one of the things that I do now is I make my own taco seasoning. So I'm going to share that with you today because I was out and I thought this is a great time to do it. I generally tend to make it up in bulk, and I store it in an airtight container, so I'm ready to go whenever I need it. So first I'm going to start with chili powder. I have about a third, maybe between a third and a half a cup of chili powder. My family doesn't quite like it super spicy, and so that's kind of how we make it. We make it a little bit less spicy. So I've got my chili powder, and then I have 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And then I have onion granules, and so I'll use 2 teaspoons of that. And crushed red pepper, so 2 teaspoons of that. And I will go ahead and put this recipe in the notes as well, or in the comments area. And then I do 2 teaspoons of oregano, and I generally buy Mexican oregano. In my containers here, what I'll typically do is I go to like the grocery store where you can get the bulk spices, or to the co-op where I can buy the bulk spices. And so I'll generally buy mine in bulk because it's generally a lot cheaper to do that as well. So instead of paying a couple dollars for the containers and everything else, I could generally get these for a matter of cents. So anyway, then I have 2 teaspoons of coriander, 4 teaspoons of paprika, 4 tablespoons of cumin. We really like cumin in our house, so fill her up. And then generally, like I said, as I like to reduce the sodium content in our house a little bit, I don't hardly use the Morton salt anymore. I generally always will use Himalayan salt or sea salt. And so I ground up about a tablespoon of Himalayan salt, and about a tablespoon of black pepper. So, got that. I just mix it all up. And then I have a super good homemade taco seasoning. So it's all ready for whenever I need it. And then when you go to use this, all you do is you take about 2 tablespoons of the seasoning mix and put it in your taco meat, your enchiladas. I do a lot with chicken, and so I'll put my chicken in the slow cooker, and then I can shred it up really good, and then later on I might use it for enchiladas or whatever, and I'll just add a couple tablespoons of this into my chicken, make my enchiladas, what have you. So anyway, there you go. Homemade taco seasoning. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day.